of municipal internet. And so I do want to say, to start, I wanted to say thank you guys for doing this, thank you for getting it on the agenda and for the presentation. The conclusions are a bit of a disappointment. The reason that we're here is because of net neutrality, which wasn't in this presentation. It was brought up briefly at the end. And that is a very significant concern. Our way to solve that issue is to take the internet infrastructure out of the hands of corporate interests and put them into the hands of the public, and that needs to be done nationwide. This conclusion is celebrating those private hands that we want to take the internet out of. I do agree that this conversation needs to be continued. I certainly understand the cost concerns, the orchestration concerns. This is a big project, and if it's done poorly or not right, it could be a very costly mistake. That's very true, and that applies to any community. On the same note, I find it hard to believe that a Chattanooga, Tennessee, or a Longmont, Colorado has some kind of golden token that we can't figure out here in Pasadena. There's more than one way to go about this. There's super nodes, there's mesh networks. The list goes on and on. So I hope we will consider a more extensive approach in the future and understand the grave concern that is the loss of net neutrality. And Mayor Tornick, I also would ask that you reconsider signing the petition, the mayor's petition to support net neutrality. I've approached you about it before. I hope you can consider lending your signature to that petition. Thank you.
Ron, just a quick question for you. The FTC net neutrality issue that's, I kind of lost track of that. Has that decision been made, or is it public comment period right now?
Well, right now, they're forcing a vote, I believe actually tomorrow, to institute the CRA, in which Congress would overturn the FTC's decision. That would have a long path, because it would have to be signed off by Congress, which is, fairly Republican dominated, which is against net neutrality or restoring net neutrality, and it would also need to be signed by President Trump. States have their own net neutrality bills, including one here in California that we have. That's susceptible to some lawsuits as well. So right now it's kind of in between that limbo period where nothing's been cemented on the books, but net neutrality as we know it is no longer in existence. And AT&T, actually I believe today, took the FTC to the Supreme Court to further, to try to further fight protections that the FTC would instill on internet freedom. So we are sort of in limbo, but yeah. I think something like this is best to be preempted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have another